Brian Anderson absolutely crushed the Shohei Ohtani moment. But something to remember is BA handles TV play-by-play for the Brewers during the regular season. Now, on a national broadcast, Brian Anderson's got to call this thing unbiased, right down the pipe, and he delivers big time in this historic Ohtani moment.
Ohtani dropped jaws everywhere!
Now to the actual call itself, let's break this thing down into three parts, starting with how BA lets the pitch breathe, which allows the viewer to hear the crack of the bat.
Oh my goodness! Shohei Ohtani! Wow!
Best thing about baseball is the big moments happen when you least expect it. And Brian Anderson allows himself to be excited. He does a great job bridging the gap between the atmosphere at the ballpark and the viewer who's watching at home. And he tells you who's responsible for the moment by saying Shohei Ohtani's name.
Up and over the roof! A majestic blast!
I'm really impressed by Brian Anderson's pacing as well. He's not rushing here. He allows the viewer to digest each phrase that he's saying, and it's really difficult to paint the picture of something that the viewer just saw. But Brian Anderson doesn't try and overcomplicate this thing. Up and over the roof, it's this monster home run. And then a majestic blast kind of signifies that Shohei Ohtani is doing something supernatural that nobody else should be capable of doing.
Ohtani dropped jaws everywhere! And it's 4-0 Dodgers!
Anderson uses the crowd to his advantage, and then he makes the call his own. What do you do when you're excited? Your jaw hits the floor. He just says that, and as Ohtani crosses the plate, he adds the score to remind you it's 4-0. Now, let's let the crowd do the talking. Brian Anderson is among the best.